Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. We are going to find out what Uranus wants us to know. So some cards associated with Uranus are the Fool, literally ruled by Uranus. We have the Star. Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. And we do have the Tower. Now, it is ruled by Mars, but, Uranus, known for its association with sudden change, innovation, and rebellion, aligns with these tarot cards, particularly their focus on new beginnings and unexpected events. Some also associate Uranus with the Tower due to its sudden disruptive energy. Uranus is about innovation, rebellion, freedom, unexpected changes, technology, and awakening. Now, when I was born, Uranus was in Sagittarius. What about you? Where was it when you were born? Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. So, all right, we have the Fool that we will get to in a moment because, I'm getting ahead of myself. Blooper reel. Okay, so, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. It may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul. No big deal. You may hear background noise. I got my doggos and my kitty cat in here, and my doggo is a water floof and had to get her a big old drink. It is hot here, so I understand. So, all right, if you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling a bit of a challenge, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. Whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so that I can see them properly. So, just bear with me, you guys. The messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. So, everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description down below, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, if you would like to purchase something from my wish list, like a card deck or a candle, something for my household, something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below, so make sure you check that out. So, all right, the Fool is an air. It's ruled by air, and Uranus, it is a number 0, unlimited possibilities. If you are asking a question, it is a yes answer. Now, upright, the Fool is about new beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, optimism, trust in life, wonder, adventure, new path, free spirit. Now, on the flip side, like when Uranus is in retrograde, we have holding back, indecision, hesitation, reckless, fearlessness, bad choices, and risk-taking. So, the Fool also reminds us to be more mindful and aware of our surroundings because he is about to fall off the cliff there. All right, we also have the Star. Now, the Star is also air. Air represents the power of the mind. It is the energy of Aquarius. It is a number 17, which reduces reduces to 8, which is about power and success. Again, if you are asking a question, you get a yes for an answer. Upright, it is hope, calm, clarity, faith, inspiration, renewal, spirituality, and good omen. Now on the flip side, it is lack of faith, despair, disappointment, doubt, discouragement, and disconnection. Ooh, okay. And then we have the Tower. The Tower is fire. Fire is the power of taking action. It is ruled by Mars. It is a number 16, which reduces to 7, which is about change and options. If you are asking a question, this gives you a no as an answer. Now, upright, it's shaken foundations, revelation, unwanted change, upheaval, disaster, violence, and chaos. Now on the flip side, it's fear of changes, averting disaster, stormy time, restlessness, and collapse. Let that tower fall. Whatever is falling away, whether it's a person, place, or thing, let it go. All right, let's get some crystal visions tarot here to see what else Uranus wants us to know here. All right, Uranus, what do you want us to know? Let's see. We have the Two of Wands coming out here first. Two of Wands. Let's see. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Ooh, okay. We have the Ace of Cups coming out. Love it. Let's see if we can get 2 more. Ooh, we got Strength coming out. So, you know, the star shows you 8 stars, which coincides with the Strength card, because you need to tap into that strength in order to keep moving forward in your hope, in your faith, and in your belief. And we also have the Queen of Pentacles showing up here as well. So all right, we are going to see what this Two of Wands has to say first here. So all right, Wands is fire. Fire is the power of taking action. So this represents authority, power, and persuasiveness. It deals with taking matters into your own hands. Now the person here is a confident trailblazer and a courageous risk taker. Kind of sounds like the Fool, doesn't it? The Two of Wands can also represent a partnership or collaboration. You need to make a choice about where you are investing your time, your energy, and your enthusiasm. Now, on the flip side, it can represent unfocused energy, disorganization, and recklessness. Boy, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? If there is a partnership involved, it can indicate significant differences in creative visions and goals. So, you know, not being on the same page, not getting along even, because I feel like it would be 2 stubborn people coming together is what Spirit is giving me here on that. So, all right, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which represents fate, destiny, opportunities, change in luck, spiritual growth, vision, and enlightenment. The wheel represents cycles, karma, as well as changes in direction and movement. Now, this shows the wheel with 12 sections, each with a symbol of the zodiac. So the outer rim shows the 4 elements elemental symbols representing water, air, fire, and earth. When hard work and perseverance meet the good timing of the wheel of fortune, life-changing opportunities can arise. All of these forces in the universe spin the wheel of fortune and help shape our destiny. Now, in the reverse, it can indicate that someone has lost balance in some area of life. Literally every area of our life requires balance. They may feel as though their instincts are wrong, intuition is off, and their timing is bad. It is important to pause in order to get back into step with the universe. So work with the universe instead of against it. All right, we have the Ace of Cups. Aces are all about new beginnings and new opportunities being made available to us. So very fitting to have an ace. Cups are water. Water is the power of our emotions. So this can represent new love, reflection, an outpouring of emotions, or renewal. It signifies acknowledging or expressing one's feelings, your true feelings, empathizing with others, or fine-tuning your intuition. This is a time for new spiritual and emotional growth, a new partnership, marriage, or the mending of a relationship. Now we see this full cup here. It is overflowing onto the water lily upon which it sits. The phases of the moon adorn the cup, representing the different aspects of our emotions. So, just like the moon goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases, so do our emotions. So we have to learn to go with the flow like the moon. Now, on the flip side, it can indicate a delay in starting a new relationship or starting a new relationship too hastily without giving enough thought to the appropriateness of the new connection. Sometimes we connect and we think it's amazing, and then we're like, ooh, that was no thank you. All right, next up we have strength. Strength is the energy of Leo, a fire sign, the power of taking action. So, and it is the opposite of Aquarius on the zodiac wheel. So strength refers to our inner strength and courage. Patience, kindness, confidence, and willpower all represent the strength of the mind as opposed to physical power. Now, this depicts a woman kneeling beside a lion atop a cliff. She rests her left hand on the lion's face, cupping his chin, unafraid that he will do her harm. She has tamed him. He represents our wild nature, right? And in her right hand, she holds a staff with an orb and a lemniscat, both symbols of infinity. The eagles soaring above them are birds of power, vision, and determination. Now, on the flip side, it can represent weakness of mind, body, or spirit. Possibly one may feel tired, drained, and vulnerable, and like a wild animal lashes out from a sense of fear and insecurity. So we definitely don't want to do that. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Like, she is truly my favorite queen. Whenever she comes out, it's my energy. So the Queen of Pentacles is down to earth, practical, business-minded, financially savvy, resourceful, and generous. Like all queens, she is nurturing and supportive of all, most especially children and animals. You know, she is a true earth mother, cultivating the land and all that live around her. Now in this she is sitting upon her tree throne, if I can even talk, surrounded by her dryad ladies in waiting. She welcomes everyone with a warm and open heart. Now on the flip side, she is no longer kind or generous, but instead embodies superficiality and materialism. There is insecurity at the root of this need for status and wealth. So, you know, got to be really real with yourself and not give in to like the negative, right? All right, let's get some Starseed Oracle messages here. Let's see what else Uranus wants us to know here. Uranus, what do you want us to know? All right. So we have portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild cards. So, you know, you have to be brave enough to go through this archway, to go through this portal. But like the Fool, you must be aware and mindful of your surroundings. We have Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So, ooh, you know, kind of setting aside, you know, yeah, I'm in the world, but I'm not of it. I am stardust, or, you know, I am part of the magic of the earth. And then we have weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Drop it like it's hot. You know, let other people carry their burdens. You know, we're not meant to carry everything for other people. And we even have to learn to release and let go of our own baggage, our own things, right? We have to work through things. All right, let's get a Starseeds mini deck message and see what else Uranus wants us to know here. Starseed, let's see. Uranus, and I thought okay, it didn't want to come out. It said, I'm not playing. Oh, we have inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So that is very true. We have to also be mindful and aware of the fact that we are literally manifesting all the time. So if we don't like what's coming our way, then we really have to check in with ourselves. You know, it's about so much more than just the words we speak. It's the thoughts we think and the feelings we feel while we're trying to manifest, excuse me. So, all right, Spirit Tribe, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button. Hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. It truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. And I'm so very grateful and thankful to each and every single one of you. You know, the the wheel of fortune is always turning, you guys, and sometimes it's good things, sometimes it's not so great things. You know, we ebb and we flow just like the moon, right? So, but you gotta hold on to your faith and your hope and your belief. You know, tap into that inner strength. You know, sometimes we got to be shook out of our comfort zone in order to move forward. You know, we get too comfortable, we get stuck and stagnant, and we have to be brave enough to go on new adventures, you guys. Choose to go through the doors that are opening for you. Make it work for you, for your highest and greatest good. All right, Spirit Tribe, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.